Hi guys. It's been a while. Okay. I know it's been a while. The last video that I uploaded was the Christmas video. I still have a few more videos to edit and upload, but not for last year. Maybe the maybe the New Year's Eve video. I might post them up. I might not ever. It has been a very hectic 6 months since the whole year started. And it's just the way that it is. Sometimes we all go through this. So it's just a matter of time before we get back on the horse because it's something that we absolutely love to do. So uh, I am going to do more of these live updates. I just have to, gather the strength. Sometimes you just don't have the energy to do this. Sometimes you just aren't being very nitty. I go through these instances in my life, but here we are. Hi, Psycho Cowgirl. This is going to be really interesting because the live chat definitely has changed. YouTube has upped the ante on the live chat and the streaming kind of thing, so that's going to be hopefully a little bit more fun for us since I'm a very small broadcaster. I like to keep it small because that's just me. But I do have something very, very special to announce today, and that truly is the only reason why I came in here today because I am so excited. First, I want to say I'm not the most political person in the world. It's not about politics. Um, it's more about being a girl and what it means to be a girl to me in this day and age at my age and seeing women and younger women and older women that feel the same way that I do and treat other women the same way that I like to treat other women, and that's with respect, and even when they make mistakes. And that's not always easy. So I'll go back a little bit just to give you a little bit of a background on what I'm talking about. This is regarding the Tits Out Collective by Countess Ablaze. She put this sort of little mini revolution together um, as a response to some, really, I guess, an uncomfortable situation. I'll explain in a second. So, back in the day, and this is a little printout that I did regarding the Tits Out Collective. I'm gonna do my best to go through this as quickly as possible because I'm cutting into my husband's, dinner time right here. But so this is the deal. Back in the day, I don't remember exactly when this occurred. I don't think that I can find the date for this, but it was a while ago. Uh, Countess Ablaze got into it with some male business owner or whatever it is that he was trying to do some sort of charity. So let's just okay, I'll read this little bit of that blog post here. It's what she did is she dyed two colorways in response to like some misogyny, okay? Shit tea and tray bake was one of the colorways that she did. And the other one was if I want exposure, I'll get my tits out. So I'll give you a quick little synopsis, I guess, into the whole ordeal. Shit, tea, and tray bake. I wish I had my water up here because I'm thirsty. In March 2018, after receiving a misogynistic email calling my client base middle-aged women happy to be served shit tea and tray bake, cheap tray bake, and asking for a ton of free yarn and my time to the tune of over a grand, and this is in pounds. Okay, so that's for me, US dollars. That's a lot of money. For over a grand and masquerading their proposal as a charity event. I turned this on its head and used my anger for good. Hear about it on Shiny Bee's podcast, which I did. We dyed two colorways, shit tea and tray bake, and if I want exposure, I'll get my tits out. Now, those are some long ass names, but okay. So she's the genius yarn dyer, okay? So I'm no judging there. She says, I am proud to announce that the support of this has generated results. I don't think I'm reading that right. I am proud to announce that the support this has generated resulted in 1,031 skeins of these colorways sold with £3 per skein. Yeah, £3 per skein donated to Women's Aid, a total donation of $3,093. Oh, Knitaholic, I didn't read your comment, but thank you for joining. So basically, for Women's Aid. So what it was is this guy got in her face, sent this ridiculous email to her about, her client base and what he thinks that she should be providing them in order to participate in this charity event in which she will gain exposure for her business. Like, don't you understand? And it didn't work that way for him because she's got a very strong personality. I know what it's like to be called a woman with a strong personality. So don't think I take that lightly. The next thing that happened is that, she raised all that money, she made all that, all those waves. It was beautiful to see. I wish I could afford to buy overseas yarn. I can't afford to buy overseas yarn, you guys. I cannot. It's really hard for me. So I just watched from afar. And I really actually hoped that she would put out a podcast or something, but wait for it. So, months later, so this happened in March. God, this was so recent. So, months later, she is starting to get these emails from these people that are saying, hey, this girl, we know she bought your yarn and she's also dyeing and selling it now. Like, what's up with that? And it eventually got to her, and her response to that, which in essence is considered, I don't know, plagiarism, copywriting. I mean, it's just, there are only so many ways that you can dye a batch of yarn. There are only so many colors that are available out there. There are only so many colors on the planet. And there are only so many ways that you can mix them. But this was pretty specific. When you buy someone's yarn and then you attempt to buy it in the dye it in the exact same colors that that person used and then sell it, that's not nice. It's not nice. So rather than calling this person out or this business out, she's like, I'm not going to go there. I, as a woman, being for women, believe in uplifting each other and not putting each other down. And that is what I appreciate and what I believe in. It's not so much the whole like, if I get my tits out, I'll get it, whatever. If I want exposure, I'll get my tits out. Like, that's so like in your face kind of stuff. I don't mind that. It doesn't bother me. It's just not my style really. But because I'm so like and totally into that feminist type of movement mentality, I will totally support it. It's not something that I would do. Like, I'm not gonna run around naming my yarns these, expletive sort of names. That's just not my style. But I think it's fun to join in on things that are kind of like outside of your comfort zone. So that leads me to this, and I better hurry up because my husband's gonna start getting annoyed with me. So I joined the Tits Out Collective. The yarn is going to be available through her blog. I mean, it's going to be available on my yarn is going to be available on my Etsy shop. And that is the Maximum Yarnage Etsy shop. Okay. I'm going to post the links below. I'm going to post the link on my Instagram. I changed my Instagram name to My Michelle Knits, but I am going to also post it on the Instagram for Maximum Yarnage. I'm sorry that I'm all over the place, but I'm just so excited. So anyway, let's get to it. She posted her friggin' recipe, just the dye colors that she actually used. And this is what I came up with. You guys, I can't believe it. This is what is amazing about doing something like this, is not only does it push you outside of your comfort zone as far as like the social mentality of a collective, but it pushes you outside of your, even your dye comfort zone. So bright and so festive. And I know I've had some colors like that on, kind of like that on my own shop, but these are different, and these are actually Dharma colors. So, oh my God, you guys, I can't even. It's so beautiful. She put her recipe on her website and was like, if you guys want to join, call it the same thing. If I want exposure, I'll get your tits out. Plus, whatever it is that you want to call your version. So, my version is called Technicolor Tatas. My husband named it. That was his idea. And I like it. I like that name. Thank you. Thank you, Knitaholic. It does look like a vibrant sunset. It does look like a beautiful, beautiful sunset. So, I'm only going to have 4 available. And the whole catch is, if you're going to do this yarn and you're going to call it, if I want exposure, I'll get my tits out, then please do so. And please donate to whatever charity you want. So, and even after this little journey is done on Countess Ablaze's blog, she's gonna, relinquish all control over that name. And if, as long as you keep the name and the recipe, donate to charity in support. I mean, you guys, no matter which way you look at it, isn't that like such a beautiful gesture from one woman to another woman? One successful woman to another who wants to achieve that same success maybe one day, maybe not. Maybe I'm always going to be a little part-time dyer, which is perfectly fine by me. But wow, I just think that it is lovely and amazing, and I'm really, really glad that I participated. I almost chickened out. I almost didn't do it. And to like miss out on doing something like this would just be such a shame. And I know that I haven't been in the best like place for the last 6 months. And I'll tell you why really fast. It's only because work is hectic and my drive is so bad. I didn't get like a promotion, but I did get shifted around at my office. And that created so much more responsibility. And then at the same time that all that happened, like just before all that happened, I got into that one accident. And I'm still dealing with the, fallout of that, which makes it difficult to like, pull up on all the yarns and lift my arms and do all these things. And that's neither here nor there, but that certainly put a bit of a, on my little crazy after hours life, okay? So that is basically where I've been. I have made videos, down from New Year's Eve to today. I have created some content. It's just, to me, it's just not full of wow, like, and energy the way that I was a year or two ago. So, and I don't want to put anything out there that doesn't have that same kind of energy. In my opinion, you can tell, and I don't particularly like to watch people go through that. I don't. I don't know if you do. If you don't mind my shit show, I'll put it up, okay? But I don't normally like to watch other people's shit show, okay? I don't want to see their like, oh, it's so... No, please don't. Stop. I just can't. And hey, we all go through our ups and our downs, and it happens. And I don't judge anyone for their shit show. But I just don't want to do it myself. That's all. I don't want to sit up here crying, telling you how much my leg hurts or how much my butt hurts, or like, I don't think you care that much. So that's where we are. And hence, this is why we're doing the live broadcast. So I don't know what else to say. Let me look at my script. It's not a script. But isn't it? Look at that, you guys. This is like almost the same that I had on mine, but I clearly I'm just like an inferior yarn dyer, and it did not come out like that. It did not come out like this. I think it almost came out like that, right? Oh, isn't she adorbs? I love her. She's so cute. She's so cute and so creative and so amazing. I love her to death. And I've never met her and I've never spoken to her. I mean, other than like, comments here and there on Instagram. But yeah, so there are going to be all sorts of people that are going to be participating, from yarn dyers to everybody else in between. Maybe some bag makers, maybe people that are making pins. What else? I can't really think of what else, but because what else do people do? Bags, stitch markers. Yeah. Oh my God. So there's just going to be a lot of people participating in this. I know that there are over 200 yarn dyers that have participated on this. So let me just tell you, the website, Countess Ablaze blog, that link to that page is going to go live on the 1st. I believe it's going to go live on the 1st, with all the little pictures of all the yarns that have been dyed, and you'll be able to click on any one of those links. Not a single one of those pictures will have the name of the store or any branding or logo or anything at all. It's just the picture of the yarn, and you are going to click it and you're going to enjoy perusing all the different shops. You're not going to know which shop you're going to be going to. That is the purpose of real exposure and even exposure across all businesses. So everybody's going to have like an opportunity to sell their yarn. And so that's it, you guys. I just wanted to put it out there really fast. I am going to update the information on Instagram. I'm going to post a picture of my yarn on Instagram, and I'm going to start updating my Etsy shop just, for the listing. I think I'm going to put it up on the top of the shop. I really don't know. I think so. I think that's what I'm going to do, because I haven't made any yarn updates. I haven't done anything. So I'm kind of looking at this as like my little woo. Hopefully I'm back in the swing of things a little bit, maybe just a little. We shall see. I think I'm going to stick to the live broadcasts going forward, because it just forces me to put something out, and I don't have to edit it, and I don't like editing, and I've tried and it sucks. I don't like it. So we're not going to do that. I'm just going to do live. And if I mess up, you'll just have to forgive me. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm sorry I've been on hiatus for so long, but life goes on, and you join a Tits Out collective. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you know when the yarn is coming out or when I have any other live broadcasts, because I don't announce them anywhere else because I am a coward. Bye guys. I'll see you soon. I hope I said everything I needed to say. How do you close this? How do you do it? I don't know how you do it. I don't know. Hey, how do you get out of here? That is funny. Bye.